So you mentioned those devices and accessibility and exposure, but in your industry personally, how much pressure do you feel to continually and constantly be marketing yourselves on social media, digital media, Twitter, Instagram, stuff like that?
Good question. I was late to that party, really late, and I was in a film series. I was in all the Twilight movies, and so I remember Twitter was like just. It was like 5 years ago, right?
Yeah, I got involved in 2009.
I don't remember the year we went on our first, Twitter and I went on our first date. But I remember the studio.
We went on our first date?
I remember the studio putting a lot of pressure on us because it was a big deal. And it scared me. It totally scared me to put myself out there in that way. And then since then I've actually experienced a lot of criticism in that area because I had someone recently say to me that I appeared to be fragmented or like my image wasn't consistent because I was tweeting about different things. And isn't that part of growing and learning? And I'm 26 years old. Isn't that part of it? Is figuring out who you are and what message you want to put into the world and what resonates with you? And what happened? Did you get in trouble? Wait, what happened?
No, keep going. I'm in it. This is awesome.
No, I got excited. I thought I missed something. Something good. Something for reaction. So in terms of that, Ian is kind of a master. He actually reaches something like 300 million people a month on his phone, and he's actually not to.
There's a bunch of people.
Not to fluff, but he's changing the world with it, and I'm figuring out what that means for me. So yeah, there's a lot of pressure to constantly tweet and constantly, but we're also dealing with a world that's like so oversaturated and overwhelmed. And what are they really absorbing? What are they really seeing? There's always something new, the next thing, and how can we be more controversial so that people,
But what she's leaving out is that because of her passion, she inspires other people to identify their passions, and then all of a sudden you watch the metrics of it, how it spreads, right? If you send one message from here, from Decatur, Georgia, and then you watch how it spreads in social networks, it's crazy. The whole world lights up when you track a message.